Also, something I would want to add is that I was talking about the royal family, saying that I like Harry and Meghan kind of reminds me of like my guns. And it's interesting how her name happens to be Meghan too. And yeah, if that's my guns, then the message behind that is just saying that women are my power, basically. And yeah, and you got the Me Too as well, which is actually 7 years old. And I'm pretty sure the Me Too movement is, well, it's all about women basically and the power of women. So it's interesting how she's got this Me Too before. I don't think the Me Too was very strong like 7 years ago, but it's almost like she was foreseeing this big Me Too. But she's turned it around. She's turned the Me Too, instead of Me Too gone through sexual abuse, she's turned it around into Me Too. I want to be Me Too, e.g., I want to be a woman. Which I think is a much better message. I'm not actually for the Me Too movement because I know a lot of women do get sort of harassed and stuff, but there's a lot of women too that take it just too far and start thinking, oh, I don't know, the guy touched my ass and now I'm going to sue him for $5 million. Is that right? Like, did Donald Trump really have to pay someone $5 million because of mild sexual harassment? Like, I mean, he can come and have sexually harass me if I'm going to get $5 million. I mean, $5 million is a hell of a lot, and I don't know the situation. I don't know the charges, but some of these things just sound ridiculous. That's what someone's you some idiot guy has just tried to touch a woman's ass, and now you're going to sue him for millions of dollars. I feel like that's a complete exaggeration, and I would feel embarrassed. Like, my clients kind of touch my ass during the session often. That's like kind of a common thing, but I would feel embarrassed if I was to take them to court and sue them for hundreds of thousands of pounds over it. I feel like that's just ridiculous. Yeah, but sometimes it's, guys are assholes, and sometimes it's necessary. But yeah, sometimes the involvement of getting lawyers and solicitors and stuff like that, I don't know. Sometimes it's just, you should just enjoy being you and enjoy the fact that guys find you attractive. I feel like that's also a message. But anyway, there's, what other ones were there? There's I don't know. But yes, if I was to fantasize about, so I'll just talk about now um, just some fantasies that I've been having, which is that I love thinking about this Big Brother temple that I'm going to be, or I'm going to be in. Yes, I'm keeping it positive. So I'm going to be in a Big Brother temple. And what else? Um, I could have like food, just like a flap, and then it's like have really nice food come through, and I don't know. I maybe should just keep the fantasies to myself. That's what I'm doing. I like to fantasize about things like this, and I I don't want to put any work. I don't want to. I could put a new massage ad out and do more work, but I really can't bother. I just don't feel the point. I know there's a chance that nothing could happen this summer, in which case I'm going to be very depressed. But yeah, I just feel like I don't. You need money if you go out and do things. If you have friends and you want to go places and stuff, you need money. But because I don't have friends, I can't really go anywhere. I can't go to a restaurant. I can't go. I mean, I do go to the cinema, which is pretty bad going to the cinema by yourself all the time. But I can't go to a restaurant, or if I do, I'm just alone. And I can't go to pubs or bars. I can't have friends. I've got one friend who is a Christian, but um, yeah, I can't have friends because it kind of annoys me how I've got so much evidence on God, so much evidence on Christ, and yet the people that I try and talk to just don't care, don't believe, can't accept it. And it's almost like I feel undervalued by most people. I was talking to some clients about this a few days ago, and they still ask for a hand job, or if I'd offer them a hand job at the end, and it's really like you just don't care or don't believe. And then I tell them, oh, I want to get on the Big Brother, and I tell them a plan, and it sounds so exciting. And then they'll just like, oh, all right, well, I'll see you in a few months' time. It's like, if I'm getting on Big Brother, you won't be seeing me in a few months' time. I mean, this is just how they react. Like, they just really don't think that it's going to happen at all. And yeah, it makes me realize that I can't have friends here. And then because I can't have friends, it's just like, what do I do? And then if I don't do stuff, then I don't need money. And then if I don't need money, it's like, why would I even work? And then I just think, you know what, I just want to lock myself in a room, a nice room, a temple. I like this room. You can see it's a little bit messy right now. I like this room, but it's kind of, I don't know, it looks quite dark. It's not actually, it doesn't look very dark to the eye. It looks quite dark in the camera. But yeah, kind of, I'm fantasizing about being in a Big Brother temple that's like this room. And then I could have like a bedroom there. Okay, I need to have thick walls, I guess, but a nice, I like gardens, so I can have a garden. And what else in the fantasy? Yeah, the flat with the food idea that just comes, so I don't need to cook. That's probably just me being hopeful. I don't know, it's probably not going to happen like that. But anyway, and yeah, anyway,